Students, in this video, I'm going to take the lesson Sectors of Indian Economy.
Welcome students. In this video, I am going to take the lesson Sectors of Indian Economy. First, we are going to see the classification of Indian sectors. So, Indian economy can be classified into three types of sectors: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Under the primary sectors, we see activities which are undertaken by directly using natural resources. Example can be agriculture, mining. It is also called primary sector because it forms the base of all other products that we subsequently make. Since most of the natural products we get are from agriculture, dairy, forestry, fishing, it is also called agriculture's related sector. So there's a picture given. You can see from here basically we get resources. Secondary sector. It covers the activities in which the natural products are changed into other forms through ways of manufacturing that we associate with industrial activity. It is a next step after primary where the product is not produced by nature but has to be made. Some process of manufacturing is essential. It could be in a factory, a workshop, or at home. Example, using cotton fibers from plant, we spin yarn and weave cloth. Using sugarcane as a raw material, we make sugar or gur. We convert earth into bricks. Since this factor is associated with different kinds of industries, it is also called as industrial sector. Next, tertiary sector. These are the activities that will help the development of the primary and the secondary sector. Also, you can say this act as a support to the primary and secondary sector. These activities by themselves do not produce good, but they are an aid, a support to the production process. Example, like transportation. Goods which are produced in the primary sector needs to be transported by trucks or trains and then sold in the wholesale and retail shop. Storage. Sometimes what happens, it is necessary to store these products in godowns or storehouses, which is also a service which is available. So that also comes under tertiary sector. Communication, very important. Talking to others on telephone comes under tertiary sector. Banking. So like this, since these activities are will help you to generate certain services rather than goods, it is called as service sector as well. Working conditions of the workers. Under this, we have two types: organized and unorganized. On ownership basis, we can divide into public sector, private sector. Service sector will include: how do we count the various goods and services and know the total production in each sector? GDP. One very important criteria or very important subtopic that we are going to study in this chapter is GDP. That is the gross domestic production, which is the value of the final goods and services which is produced in each sector during a particular year, provides the total production of the sector for that year. And sum of production in three sectors gives us the gross domestic product of the country. It is the value of all final goods and services produced within the country during a particular year. So GDP shows how big the economy is. So measuring the GDP is undertaken by the central government ministry with the help of various government departments of Indian state and union territories. Historical changes in the sectors in three stages we are going to see. Initial stage. After observing the changes that have come in the development pattern of the sectors, it has been found out that in the initial stages of the development, the primary sector was the most important sector of economic activity. As the method of farming changed and agricultural sector began to prosper, it produced much more food than before, and many people started taking different activities which led to different job opportunities. Also, it led to increase in number of activities. So however, at this stage, most of the goods produced were natural products from the primary sector, hence most people were employed in this sector as well. Second stage. Over a long time, more than 100 years or so, because new methods of manufacturing were introduced, factories came up and started expanding. People began to work in factories in large numbers, and also people started factory goods in large numbers as they were cheap. Secondary sector gradually became the most important in total production and employment. there was a shift and the importance of sectors also changed. Finally, in the third stage, what happened in the past 100 years, there has been a further shift from secondary to tertiary sector in the developed countries. The service sector has become the most important in terms of total production. Most of the working capital or working capital comes under the third stage. So in this video, I'm going to keep till here. Next video, we are going to start with the next subtopic. Thank you.
Hello students, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Have a look at it, understand the flow of the chapter, and if at all if you have any doubts, you can always come to me for further discussion in the online class.